See him a beast when he hear that sound like yeah, beat on the beat when he hear that sound like woo. Yeah, bitch and the champ only need one round like ha. Yeah, me, I'm a G bring heat in the sound.
Hey everyone, Jake Noecker here. Welcome back to the Scrap News. And with me today, fighting on week 3 of Dana White Contender Series, the Israeli tank himself, Eli Aronov. Eli, how you doing, man?
Hey, good. It's good to be here. Thank you so much. Let's go. I'm exciting.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the time. We're like, 3 weeks out now? You excited? You nervous? How you feeling?
Exciting, of course, exciting. Well, fighting is always get me excited, and a Porter fight, of course, in front of me. Well, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to show everybody what we've been working for the last time, and yeah, I can't wait.
Well, we're excited to see you finally in the UFC octagon. And where were you when you got the call, and what was your reaction?
I was in preparation for a fight. I tried to get another fight before I get into the UFC just to get more experience,
Sure.
And I was in preparation, and actually I was like waiting for I ordered a salad with chicken from a store, and I was waiting for my order, and then and then my manager called me like, well, we need to pull out from the fight. We will fight him on the Dana White Contender Series. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. And there was big smile on my face, and the person come to me and like, your order is ready. The chicken was the salad. I said, you're the happiest guy to get the chicken and the salad in the world. I'm like, yeah, I love chicken and salad so bad.
That's
Yeah.
that's great, man. And I mean, this is a big fight. I don't need to tell you that. You can change your whole life here. So are you considering this the biggest fight of your career?
It is a big fight, but fight is fight. In the end of the day, fight is fight. I fought in the COVID when there's no one in the room, just me and the fighter and two people, and I fought in Bellator in front of 10,000 people. Well, fight is fight. Then what? Yeah, the stage is huge. It's gonna be a big one, but it will be also empty. It's empty like the COVID. So, but end of the day, fight is a fight. And if you think about it, every fight is your fight of your life. Because if I lost the last one, I probably wouldn't be here for this opportunity. So every fight is your fight of the life. Just take it as a fight. Do whatever do what I do the best, fight the best as myself as I am, and get the contract, the UFC contract.
And I see you've been training very hard. It looks like you're at a few different places too. I see you're at Extreme Couture. You're working with Dewey Cooper. So kind of just break down your training regimen ahead of the fight.
So yeah, I'm mixing it up between Dewey Cooper and Extreme Couture. The preparation is very hard, of course. As always, we need to work hard. Yeah, I'm doing my striking, and I'm doing a lot of MMA in Dewey Cooper, but most of them the striking. And I'm doing my wrestling and my sparring at Extreme Couture, because Extreme Couture has some of the best middleweights in the world. Yeah, so I'm mixing it up. I do the wrestling and the sparring at Extreme with a lot of Chris Curtis, Roman Dolidze, Sean Strickland, Marvin Vittori was there. So it's a good opportunity for me and good experience for me to have all those people here, to soak the experience and to train with them the highest of the highest, levels. And it's take me to the next level, and I know I will be prepared, and I will win this fight.
I don't know if you've been asked this before. If you haven't, you're going to get asked this a lot going forward in your UFC career. What's it like sparring Sean Strickland?
Sparring Sean Strickland is hard. Let's say it's just hard, man. He's as he's fighting. That's how it's spar with him. He's pressuring. He's always in your face. He will talk shit to your face. So it's hard. I just will say it's definitely a hard thing to spar with Sean Strickland.
But I mean, even working with those guys, the names you mentioned, Extreme Couture, even Dewey Cooper, just so much world-renowned talent. How much of a help is that going to be going up against other UFC caliber talent?
It's gonna be huge, I think, because I know, of course, everyone who get to the Dana White Contender Series is a high level, but there's levels to this, and I train with one of the best in the world. Of course, Dewey Cooper as a coach, his mentality, everything, it's just next level, and training with this levels of teammates, it's just leveling you up. It's the demand is like high and high, and you need to keep their pace, keep their like energy, keep the level of skills, of course. So yeah, it's a huge thing. And the result, I know the result, I will win, and I will get my contract.
Do you know who's coming with you in your corner?
Dewey Cooper will be in my corner, and hopefully my brother Eli Aronov, he should be in my corner. We're waiting on his visa right now. Hopefully he will make it. And yeah, probably Dewey Cooper and Rafael Aronov, my brother. And if not, then one of my very good friends who I live with, Sergey Romanov. He's also a pro MMA fighter, 24 wins, 6 losses, 15 KOs. Crazy fighter. He helps me here a lot. He trains me a few times. So yeah, one of them.
Just do me a favor. Make sure your hand isn't covering the mic or something. You just got a little muffled there. Got to make sure everyone can hear you best as possible.
Okay.
And then Eli, ahead of this fight, man, Zachary Reese you're taking on. He is also undefeated. Someone's O has got to go. That's what they say. So what are your thoughts on Zachary?
My thoughts on Zachary. He's a tall, rangy guy. He likes to strike more, but I never focus too much on my opponents. I know what I need to do, and that's what the most important thing in the end. Like in the fight, I need my what's important for me is my mindset. And when I go there with my mindset, I know I can beat anyone. So yeah, of course he's a good fighter. He's rangy. He kicks. He likes to kick. He likes to use his knees, elbows. But we have something for him.
Do
We
you
have an answer for him.
without
Yeah.
giving too much away there, do you have a prediction for me?
I don't like to say my prediction, but you're gonna see something good. We're preparing something very, very good for this fight. It's gonna be exciting one. It's gonna be a good one. It's definitely gonna be a banger, and a good fight for the Dana White contenders, and a good contract. Because you need to finish the fights on the Dana White Contender Series. You can't just go there, try to run the clock, score. You need to finish the fight. So that's what I'm looking for.
So that was my next question. I was going to ask. It is important for you to find that finish then instead of just getting a win for the contract. Yeah.
Of course, of course, of course. There's no, but that's always my mentality. I never go into a fight trying just to get hold of the guy and waste the time. I always try to finish the fight. So it will be the same mentality, just there's no other option now. Win is not enough. I have to win, I have to finish. So that it will be.
And I'm actually interviewing Zach, I believe, next week. So is there anything you'd like me to tell him? Any message you want me to relay?
Any message to Zach?
Yeah.
Let's go. See you soon.
See you soon, boy. I love it. I'll tell him. Don't worry. And Ellie, you get the win, man. You're in the back room waiting for Dana White to make his announcements and announce the decisions who's making it to the UFC. What would you tell Dana? Why do you deserve to be in the UFC?
Because I worked for this my whole life. I sacrificed so much for this, and I will show him I am a fighter. I'm a huge fighter, and I literally I live like my life for this, and I'm excited fighter. I always come to finish the fights. I'm ready for the show, for the big show. It needs fighters like me, man. The middleweight division needs more fighters, and I'm here. I'm ready to put on a show.
And what are your ultimate goals with the UFC?
So of course the big dream is to become a champion one day. And yeah, right now I'm focusing on this fight. I need to get inside the UFC. When we get inside the UFC, of course, I will continue to work hard, improve my game, become better person, better fighter, and slowly but surely climbing into getting the championship position, one day.
And something that happens sometimes off of Contender Series is, somebody will win, they'll get the contract, and then we don't see them fight in the UFC for like 7 or 8 months. So do you want to get in there soon after the contract? Are you looking to fight this year for the UFC?
Hopefully, I want to get another one. Yes, of course, and I want to get another one before the end of the year in the UFC. That's the plan. Of course, there's a lot of things coming up. Like there's fight can come with injuries and stuff like that, and from the preparation, you never know. So we need to see how we feel and everything. But yeah, definitely, I want to be busy. I want to get another one this year and starts the next year with more few fights to there's no waste time. I'm not young. I'm like 27 years old. It's a good time. I need to start to build myself and to improve myself and to start climbing. Starts getting this experience and moving forward non-stop.
Do you have any names in mind of UFC people you'd like to fight soon or whoever?
Bo Nickal is definitely someone I want to fight.
Yeah.
He, yeah, he judging me. He dodging me twice already. We're supposed to fight on the Dana White Contender Series. He declined, and now I had the opportunity. I was here in Vegas when his fight got canceled, and he chose someone else. So that's 2 times he's dodging me. But
Hey,
I
man.
would love to fight Bo Nickal, of course, and nothing personal, just interesting why he's dodging me. And I want to fight everyone slowly but surely to get to climb the rankings and make sure I'm on my way to the title.
And your nickname, the Israeli Tank, right? You're a proud Jewish fighter from Israel. I mentioned to you before, I was raised Jewish myself. So how important is it to you to represent Israel and your religion, your culture in the UFC?
Very important for me. Very important for me. This is one of my biggest goals to represent my people, my country, my religion, to show everyone here's the Israeli guys, here's the Jews guys, and we are good people because nowadays a lot of like I don't know all the media and the news they're showing one side of what people see, and I'm here just to show everyone look we're great guys. Of course, we are fighters, and we hell of a fighters. And yeah, representing my country is mean everything for me. It's just I love my country so bad. I served in the army, in the Israeli army, and I love my country so much. Like I grew up in Israel, and my parents came to Israel. Like for them, it was like a dream. And for me, just I want to represent my country the best I can, and that's a huge thing for me.
And I'm not trying to get super political here, but how old were you when you came to America?
Just 26.
You've only
I
been here
was
for a year?
yeah, less
Oh, I
than a
didn't know
year.
that.
Less than a year in America. Yeah, less than a year.
Welcome over, my man. What I was going to say is when I was growing up, it was very the media, the news, whether it was CNN or Fox or whatever, it was very pro-Israel, right? It was very pro-Israel. It was the very opposite of what it is now, because now the news is very pro the other side. And it's just, I was wondering if you were here when that flip happened, but you weren't. So you'll just have to take my word for it. It's very weird. The news completely flipped with that entire issue of the past, like 3 or 4 years. So it's very
Oh
weird.
wow. Yeah, I don't know the reasons, and the reasons don't really matter. Just what matters for me is to show everyone, first of all, that we are fighters and we are here to stay. And the second one is to show everyone we are good people. What the news show you, it's bullshit. Most of the time, it's full of bullshit. We are good people, we are honest people, and we have respect, and we are good people. And we are good fighters. And I hope everyone will get to see like a different look of the country, and like, because people who never been in Israel sometimes talk bad about it. But if the ones who've been in Israel, who meet Israeli guys, most of them, they will tell you there's kind people there, good people, warm people, and the country is amazing. And yeah, I'm happy to represent it.
Do you take inspiration from Natan Levy and Yanal Ashmaz, who are in the UFC?
Of course, there's Israeli MMA fighters in the UFC. Yeah, I see them like me and them. We're all the same. Just I'm happy to have in the last few years, the MMA in Israel become bigger and bigger. Now we have two UFC fighters, and soon we'll have third, and then there's more many on the way. So it's just good, and I'm good and happy to see that there's more and more and more MMA from Israel, representing our country, showing everyone, look, there's fighters and there are like different of them. Not all of them Jews, like Shmud, you see, people so surprised when they're here, like, oh, you're not Jew. They're like try to attack him because, like, he's Jew. You represent Israel, this bad country, but suddenly they figure out he's a Muslim and he loves Israel and everything like that. They're like in shock. Muslim live in Israel and he loves his country, represent it. Yeah, man.
It's
That's how
crazy.
big.
People can get along.
Yeah, people don't know what to do. Like, oh, you're a Muslim. Yeah, now, yeah, it's
And
funny.
so that was something I'm curious about too, because I'm not from, or excuse me, I've never been to Israel, and a lot of my Jewish relatives aren't too keen on mixed martial arts. So it's interesting that you say so. Mixed martial arts is received very well back home, and even like with the Jewish religion, they receive it well.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Like Israel, yeah, of course. The community is getting bigger and bigger. But I don't know. Not MMA is not that famous in Israel
Right.
right now, but it's getting bigger and bigger. Definitely, more and more people start to knowing what it is and to train and stuff like that. And it's very important for us and for the next generation, because we are now like the first. Really, we are not the first, but we are the first big wave to get inside in the UFC, and hopefully after us will come more and more, because mixed martial arts is all about changing lives and taking kids and give them confidence and put them inside good like place, not to be on doing some shit on the streets and stuff like that. So as it get bigger and bigger, it's good. More people will do martial arts, and basically our country and the world will be better.
And Ellie, before we get out of here, man, I just want to, one, thank you again for your time. And two, I want to give you the opportunity. You're going to have a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people being introduced to you and watching your fight in a couple of weeks. So that being said, is there anything you would like to say to everybody, your new fans, your old fans, your supporters? If so, the mic is yours.
Just have fun, enjoying the show, of course. I worked so hard for this, sacrificed so much, and yeah, I'm happy to put on a show. Hopefully, you enjoy it, and yeah, I'm excited for the next chapter. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in August 22nd on ESPN Plus, because week 3 of Dana White Contender Series features this man, Eli Aronov, the Israeli tank. Thank you, brother, and
Let's
kick
go.
ass. All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.